If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $8 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Okay. All right, go ahead, start it on there. Okay. I might try to get this fucker in the car, dude. I don't think there is a good way to pull in. Oh, well, yeah. It has to be. It has to be that fat fool. All right. I gotta tell them that we're filming too, so it's two-party here. Holy shit. All right, we live? Or... Got it. You filming, Jesus? Yeah. All right, man. Just gonna do the little package thing here. That's in. How's it going?
Here.
Hey. Dude, yeah, that was a crazy drive to get here, man.
Right?
Yeah, how's it going, Ricky? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you know, I do deliver packages, so I do have to record every interaction, okay?
Hey,
okay.
I know.
That's good. Okay, cool. So it's about some messages online on Instagram and Telegram. We should probably go over, okay, about some stuff, okay. Is that your mom over there?
No, my sister's girlfriend.
Oh, sister's girlfriend? Okay.
Yeah.
How's it going, ma'am?
I'm good.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Gordon.
meet you too.
Gordon.
Hey.
Cool. Yeah, it's about some personal stuff for like rallies where he works. So I'd probably need to talk to him for a bit. You know, I just kind of work at the company and all that. But yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'll just be right here with him. So.
Yeah, you wanna go sit down and talk?
Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Stand here.
Right here.
Okay, cool, man. I guess he wants to be here, but yeah, no, I don't want to take up your time, ma'am. I'll just be right here with him.
No, you didn't take my time, anything, because I just want to go for a walk,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, got it. All right.
I'm back in the traffic.
Oh, well, it wasn't too bad, actually. It was pretty good. It's a Sunday, so. But, yeah.
Yeah, it is really bad.
All right. What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa? All right, Gordon. Well, I'll talk to you soon, Lisa. You take care.
You too.
Yeah, cool. All right. So, I'll just wait till she gets inside. So how you doing today?
You're good.
Good, man. Good. You work at Rallies, right?
At Rayleigh's.
Rallies. Is that how you say it? Rallies?
Yeah.
Okay. You work at Israelis? I work for them. I work for Mossad. No, I'm just kidding. Just
Oh.
joke. I'm Jewish. You know how this. Okay. Um, cool. What do you do at Rayleigh's?
And then I take a courtesy cook and make trauma cards, bag groceries, take care of bathrooms,
Cool,
and
man.
do go backs as needed.
How long you been working there?
5 years.
Okay, got it. Are you in some type of program or anything, or?
Like just to becoming independent.
Okay, got it. So where are you from originally?
I was born and raised in California.
Okay.
In San Francisco,
Okay. Where else have you lived?
Texas,
Okay.
and Austin, and out in Austin, San Jose, and some other places, some other vacations.
Okay. Have you ever lived on like the East Coast too?
No,
No. Okay. So I'm curious. Do you usually do like voice to text, or do
No.
you do
just texting.
just texting? Okay, got it. So you lived in Austin at one point?
Yeah.
Cool, man. We're in Austin. You know, I'm from Round Rock originally. See my Texas plates there?
It was the big city. Austin,
Oh, you lived in
Texas.
like the actual city?
Yeah.
City? Okay. So no suburbs or anything?
No.
Okay, got it. So, you know, I'm here to talk to you. I know you're a good dude and stuff. That's why I just want to talk to you. You know what I mean? You kind of know what I'm here for?
I don't know, but some guy was talking to me about about his kid or something.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to ask, I'm not only here to talk about that, that's part of it, but how'd this stuff kind of start online for you?
Still online.
Mm-hmm. Not with him, but like, you know, just kind of, you know, the Telegram stuff, the Instagram stuff. How'd that all start?
That's just from these people. I mean, to get onto it and stuff. Then I just did I just erased it because I erased it and I blocked them.
Okay. How long ago was that they tried to get you on that stuff?
That was like in mid see like in mid-June.
Mid-June. Okay, that's when it started?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a question, you know, I don't talk to too many people that lived in Texas and moved to California. Typically they live in California, move to Texas, you know. So do you have, who's your family that you have here?
I
Like,
have my grandpa.
Okay.
In Nevada, and my aunt Chris is in Nevada too.
okay, got it.
And my uncle Bob is in American Canyon.
Okay, you got any siblings in Texas or?
That's my dad.
Your dad's in Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all ever move to Texas like as a family together or? Okay.
Before my mom passed away.
Okay, so your mom passed away and you moved back here?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Did your sister also live in Texas?
My brother, now he lives in Georgia.
Did your brother ever live in Texas?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, got it. In Austin?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So do you have any kids of your own?
No.
Okay, does your brother have kids?
No, he doesn't. No kids.
No. Does your sister have kids?
No.
Okay. Who in your family has kids?
I have a stepbrother and a stepsister.
Oh, do they have kids?
No, not yet.
Huh. You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. So I do want to kind of talk about, you know, so here was asked, you into the little things, and on your end it said, yes, I am. So what does kind of little things mean?
It means into little kids,
Mhm.
like 5, like up to 9 years old, or type thing. He says.
Okay. So how'd you start being into that?
He said he was in trouble. He was telling me
Okay.
was
Well, I guess who taught you what that meant?
that was his name was Matthew.
Okay.
His name is Matthew something.
Oh, how'd you meet him?
He met me through Instagram.
Okay. Did you all talk on any other apps?
No, that's that app. That's that one app.
Oh, just Instagram? Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you learn about Telegram?
He introduced me to it.
Okay, Matthew did?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what I'm going to ask next, right? What do you think I'm going to ask?
About the what? I forgot. Like some about the thing or
Yeah, so, well, I'm going to ask kind of what Matthew and other people have sent you on Telegram. So, floor's yours.
he just sent me messages. He sent me a video
Okay, what was the video of?
of his daughter. He sent me a picture.
Mhm.
I don't have a picture now, but he has sent me a picture of his daughter.
Okay.
The guy behind her.
Okay,
They're like with clothes on.
okay. I'm talking about what other people have sent you on Telegram.
And other people. Let's see. They sent me like. They sent me. Let's see. Some videos.
Okay.
But they didn't ask me for money after that.
Okay. What were the videos of?
Of kids.
Okay. What were they doing?
Like the door having to a girl.
It was an adult to a girl?
Yeah.
How'd the girl look?
She was in the mid. I would say not like 18. Say that for sure.
Yeah,
She
duh.
was like more like under. I would say like 4 or 5 years old.
4 or 5 years old. Okay. What was the adult doing to her?
To it inside the.
So having sex with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. How long was that video?
That's like a 4-minute video.
A 4-minute video? Okay. What happens at the beginning? What happens in the middle? What happens at the end?
It's like showing them put on her pants and then off. And
Oh, really?
Sing inside of her. But
Okay.
so I wasted it.
How many of those videos did he send of that?
Only 2.
Only 2? Okay. Who else sent you videos?
It was them and there was another lady.
A lady?
Lady with her kid.
Okay. What was she doing to her kid?
She was sending another video one video to me.
Okay.
That one.
And what was she doing to the kid?
Then she was like. Something was like a boy and a girl one.
Okay. What were they doing in that video?
Same thing.
How old did the boy and the girl look?
Like around 5 and 6.
Okay. And they were having sex with each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I wasted those 2. I wasted on my phone.
Okay. Do you have an Android or iPhone?
I have an iPhone 14.
Okay. Got it.
And then after that happened, I blocked him. I wasted him. I blocked him. They somehow got hold of me a Instagram. Said, "Are you okay?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I wasted that too. I blocked him that way.
Got it.
And no more after that since. Never talked to him no more.
Okay. 1 second.
But he told me he lives in
Are we live right now?
He told me he
Okay, it works.
lives in
That's cool.
Windsor.
Really?
Yeah.
Got it. So I have to ask too, I mean, so you have no kids? Do you have any cousins at all?
I have a cousin.
Okay. Any nephews at all?
Nephews?
Yeah.
I have some people.
You have what?
Have switch. Yeah, that's my cousin. My mom's side.
Okay. Any nieces or?
I have my, but she's older,
Okay.
way older. Then she has a boyfriend.
Okay. How old is she now?
Oh, I say about 8, 16.
Oh,
range.
cool. Are they here in California?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long you said you've been working at Rayleigh's for 5 years? 5 years?
5
Nothing.
years.
Do they pay you okay?
Yeah.
Nice. How much they pay?
16, 20.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good job, man. That's awesome. Appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
So you live over at those apartments in Rohnert?
Winter Park.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You live alone or?
I live by myself.
Okay, cool, man. Is that like a group home type thing or?
It's like it's like not group home, but it's like actual independent.
Okay.
Like have my own apartment. I don't show nobody with nobody. Don't show no.
Do you pay rent?
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you pay in rent?
775.
Okay. So it looks like we both pay rent for that place then. Got it. Cool. So when you say you delete those videos off your phone, where'd you delete them from?
I go off of I go to. Let's see. I don't have it at all. I just
Oh, okay. So did you delete the chats or something, or?
delete chats, delete the chats.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I delete the push, and then I block them.
Okay. Did you ever change any settings on Telegram ever, or?
No.
No? Okay, cool. So do you think there's kind of an issue with kind of you getting videos from people that you shouldn't be watching?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you're not a bad person. You know, I think do you think maybe you ever need some help for this stuff?
I just been see therapy already.
Okay, do you talk to them about this stuff?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, did you tell the therapist about what happened back in the day?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what happened back in the day?
Back when I was little,
Hmm.
I did the same. I did the same thing.
You do the same thing?
I go on the internet and I got no control that stuff. And
Okay, how old were you then?
I was around like I was saying like when I was like 10, like 15 or 20.
Okay.
Not 15, like 15 or no, I was like 15 or I was 15 or I was 18. 18 I was. Then I was on my dad's computer at the time.
Okay, so your dad was watching it?
When that was watching, my dad was come in and saw me try to make me to stop doing it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you've kind of had an issue with child for a while then?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. That's okay. So what were some of the messages said to, I guess, Matthew about what you would do to his daughter?
Yeah, he wants me to do stuff to him. I don't know why, but
What were some of the stuff that y'all talked about doing?
he wants me to
To do what?
make love.
Oh,
to her,
okay.
He's saying.
Well, because here you said, I will do to your daughters, I will remove her pants, I will kiss her on the lips, then I will have her, then I will lick her. And you say, then she will go on me back, I will lick her, she will be singing me. Okay.
Yeah.
How does that kind of pop into your mind about stuff to
it's
do?
Not good.
Not good. Do you think you need some further help for that? And I'm not mad at you, I'm not judging you.
I just have to do is I just have to. What I'm doing is I'm just gonna just ignore it. Just do it. Just won't. I will ignore it. I won't do it.
Okay.
I never.
So I do have a question, and I'm not judging you, okay? But, you know, we do got to get past this, all right? So you mentioned something about a niece in Austin a while ago, okay? What happened with that?
That was my That was. She was little at the time.
Mm-hmm. How old was she?
She was like 3 years old.
Okay, what happened with her?
And then so I just bubble back. And then my grandma said, "What are you doing?" And then I stopped.
Okay, how old were you?
I was at least 5 or 6.
No.
I was.
No, I'm talking about the time you talked about here with Matthew, okay? So Matthew asked you, have you ever been with somebody who's younger? You said, yes, I have, a long time ago. You mentioned I was playing with her at the time, and then I was about to get her while playing house with a girl, and you said she was 4 years old. And then you said I did my thing in her.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, who are you talking about there?
See, that was. That's why I was pushing her, and then that's why then her mom came and I stopped.
Okay, look, how old were you?
At that time, she was. See here. She wasn't 4 years old though. She was. I'm gonna like say like 5.
Okay, and how old were you?
Around like 19 or 20.
Okay.
Range.
Okay. Hey man, look, we all have demons that we fight, right? Okay, you're not a bad person. You would never hurt a kid. You would never want to hurt a kid. Sometimes your compulsion just outweighs, you know. I know you're not trying to hurt, okay? But let's be real here, all right? When we have somebody we're attracted to, and that doesn't matter if they're 4, it doesn't matter if they're 10, if they're 20, 30. Of course, we're guys. I've been too, you know. I was 20 years old at one time. I know how it is, you know. You're freaking a horn dog, all right? You're not. That doesn't make you a bad person. It means you have hormones, okay? But let's not pretend that we were just rubbing her back. Then grandma came in 2 seconds, okay? Tell me what happened, all right? Because I'm gonna go talk to, but I'd rather just hear it from you, okay? Because gonna say, you know how they are. They're gonna say some crazy shit. They're gonna accuse you of all this shit and just make it a lot worse than it was, okay? I just want to hear it from you, dude. What happened? What did you actually do to her? What happened?
I just show her the egg and then.
The whole thing. I'm not mad at you. Just tell me what happened.
I just showed the egg and then a little bit like to her. And then her mom walked in and then.
Well, let's not pretend that, you know, because I'll tell you, you know, I've been, you know, I've been with females too, and I can tell you the hand goes to the in 2 seconds. Okay, the mom doesn't walk in 2 seconds. What did you do to her?
I just touched it and that must be it. I didn't
Okay.
make her do anything.
You didn't make her do anything?
No.
Okay. What did you touch it with?
With my hand.
Okay, what did you do when you did?
Do this way. It's up and down. That's it.
Okay, so you her?
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
And she was 4 and you were 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this in Austin or California?
This was in Boston.
In Boston, with a B.
Yeah.
How are y'all in Boston together?
I went down to visit went out there for a vacation.
Okay.
To visit.
Got it. What's last name?
Oh.
If I find out from anybody else, I'm not gonna help you, man. I'm just asking you because you're an honest guy and we're gonna get through this. What's her last name?
I think yeah.
Okay. Do you have her phone number? Do you have her phone number?
I don't.
Okay. Who do you have on your phone that has her phone number?
I don't know who does.
Okay. Does your sister have it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I just want you to be honest about it. So how do you spell Serena?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does she live now?
They have the same place in Novato.
In Novato?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were in Boston when it happened, but now they live in Novato.
Yeah.
Okay. How old would she be now?
No, she's 18.
She's 18. Okay. She just turned 18?
Yeah, she's driving.
Okay. So do you visit often?
She comes down to see me sometimes.
Okay.
With
Cool.
a mom.
Do y'all have a good relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know what happened to her?
But since like in the past, she doesn't
Okay.
think anything
Okay.
of it.
Who does she live with?
With my aunt.
Okay, what's your aunt's name? Aunt. Is it okay. Do you have Aunt number?
No, I don't have a number either.
I think you have Aunt number. You should take your phone out and probably give me her fucking number. Okay. I'm going to get my phone real quick.
Your call has been forwarded
Here.
to voicemail.
Here, let me just show me your phone number. I'm going to write it down. Okay. Okay, just so I have it. All right. Cool. So, do you have any child on your phone right now?
I don't.
Okay, can you show me your gallery?
It's on Instagram.
Okay. Well, hold on. No, don't delete anything. Just scroll down if you don't mind. Okay, all bikini stuff, right? Can you go to albums? Okay, go to the hidden folder if you don't mind. Enter your passcode. Okay, can you go to recently deleted? Scroll up if you don't mind. Wait, scroll down a little bit. Down a little bit more. Down some more. Okay. Hey, real quick, do you mind putting your phone into airplane mode? Okay. So I'm going to ask you a favor, all right? You don't have to, but I do want to help you out because there is some stuff on there. There was some child on there, right? So can you just put your phone on the hood of my car, please? I'm going to tell you what we're going to do, okay? You've been so honest with me, which I appreciate, all right? So I want to help you out with this, all right? Because obviously there's some child on the phone, there's that happened. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to turn that into the cops, right? Well, hold on, Chris, or whatever your name is, Richard, Dick, little. Um, but here's what I'm offering to you, okay? You can come with us to the PD, okay? And we can talk it out with them. I'll vouch for you. I'll say you want to change. You're getting help for this, okay? I can tell them that. Or what's going to happen is we're going to call them here, and you know, who's to say what your sister would say, right? So I'm giving you the option. Do you want to come with us to the PD, or should we just call them here? Because if you come to the PD with us, I'll vouch for you. You know, I'll try to talk them through it. Of course, you don't have to come with us, but I'm just saying we are going to notify them, so it's up to you, man. Because we are going to tell them about the child, all that stuff. So what I recommend is you probably just come with us and we'll just talk about it, okay?
Why? I don't understand.
You don't understand why I would do this?
I didn't do anything bad.
Okay. Do you know what child is? I think you know what that is, right? You're a child?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I don't think you're beyond getting help. I think we can truly get help for this. And the PD, you know, there's options to get help, okay? That's why I'm offering you, because pretty much what's going to happen is if I go to the PD with all this and you basically admitting on a recorded thing that you molested your own fucking cousin, that's not going to look too good, especially if you're hiding from the consequences, right? But what does look good, and I can tell you, man, everybody makes mistakes. It's how we address the mistakes, right? You're addressing it with me, and for that, I give you props, man. Okay? If they chimp out, then we're just going to call them here. How's it going, ma'am?
He's not a child. I'm sorry. He's been with my daughter for years, and I know him.
Are you
Maybe a long time ago. I don't know.
Are you Aunt?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, do you want to tell him what you did to when she was 4?
Long time ago.
Long
Huh?
time.
So you did do something when she was 4. Who's your sister?
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Long time ago.
Yeah, ma'am. So basically, what we do is we make sure that kids don't talk to adults online, adults don't talk to kids. My name's Gordon, by the way. Sorry to meet y'all like
I'm
this.
Margie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good handshake. And your name was?
Lisa.
Lisa, yes.
This is the easy name.
Yeah, very easy, very easy. Very easy.
So what are you doing?
Well, basically, you know,
You're from Texas?
originally, yeah. I know he's from Austin, right? Same area. I'm from Round Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Long
I
time.
guess it's prettier here, but I'd rather live in Texas. But yeah, so he was talking to somebody here. He was trying to meet up and have their 9-year-old daughter right here. And we're talking like a few weeks ago.
A long
Is that
time
true? No, he's a
No.
few weeks ago. Is that true? A few weeks
No.
ago? Richard, I mean, you have to be honest
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, so
You were doing something there, trying to talk to somebody's daughter?
yeah, pretty much.
Some guy who was Matthew.
Yeah, so ma'am.
Matthew what?
he-
No, I want to find
oh
out
yeah,
what this
okay,
is.
sure.
Matthew.
How's it going, sir?
Hi.
My name's Gordon. Nice to meet you. Are
What
you-
happened?
He
Where are you?
You were talking
What you are? Sorry, I'm not from here.
where are you from?
to the
Switzerland.
daughter?
Oh, nice. What brought you to this terrible country? You should go back to Switzerland. I'm telling you, save yourself.
What happened? No, what are you?
Well,
I just
well,
His daughter?
basically, he's been doing stuff with kids that he shouldn't be doing, like
Yeah.
inappropriate things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but what are your job? What are you doing? You
Oh,
know?
what am I doing? Yeah.
You are from the police, or
No, no,
you're from
no.
the...
Just we're private, but we have a group. We make sure that people don't do that stuff.
Okay, yeah. Well, he got him through Instagram. This was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, ma'am. So you guys have nothing to do with this, all right?
No,
So
we do because we're connected to him.
I know, but it's not.
And we know that he, I mean, this is important to find out.
Yeah. Oh,
Because he
of
has
course.
to get help with this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
also, I think he gets
You know,
hooked
she
into
worked with
things
this.
on
She
Instagram.
worked
I
with
worked
it.
with all this with UNICEF for years.
Okay. Oh, UNICEF, awesome. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
NGOs are great.
they're not an NGO, it's a UN organization.
Oh yeah, no, UN's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that how y'all met through UNICEF, or maybe at the WEF or something, or?
We live in
We
Cambodia.
live in Cambodia.
Oh wow. Oh, is that how y'all met her? Or?
There and,
Oh, cool.
oh, years ago when she was tiny.
Holy cow! So
After
you,
the war. Yeah, I was in the war zone and she was there.
that is an unbelievable story.
Okay, so
Yeah. So
what are you doing now?
you know, your actions have, you know, it's his actions, not y'all's actions. Y'all didn't know. I know y'all don't condone this stuff, obviously,
No.
but you know, so we are planning on notifying the cops. So I offered him to save you guys the BS. I offered him, hey, he's just come to the station with us and, you know, give his side of things, because, you know, if I just come with, if I,
From Texas.
yeah,
You
Right.
come up here.
well, I
You know,
will.
I don't trust everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm a little bit critical.
I
You know,
get it. I get it.
we are in the United States of America, most dangerous place in the world.
Well, you know, not everywhere safe like Davos with armed security in Switzerland, you know, but no, no, it's, hey, Richard, stop futzing with your phone, dude.
I think this is part of the problem.
The phone,
Yeah,
100%.
because he said, what was it? It was on Instagram or something?
Yeah, I'm originally from Round Rock. I moved up here to Roanoke Park not too long ago, but
Yeah. Now he wants you to go now to it's a Sunday. What police station?
sheriff's office, we would just go to the parking lot and a deputy would come and we would just say, hey, there's kind
On
of a
Sunday?
yeah. It's not like the police stop working on Sunday.
And the sheriff's office where?
This is Sonora County, right?
Sonoma County.
Sonoma County, yeah.
So where is the sheriff's office? How do we know that you're legit? We're trying to find out.
Well, I can give you my.
You know, he's making here movies, and I
Well, I let him know that the interactions are filmed for safety reasons because.
I don't like that.
Okay.
You have to identify yourself, please.
Call him.
How do you identify yourself?
Well, my name is Gordon.
You said Gordon, but I don't see any.
Yeah, so we yeah, that's fair.
Do you have an identification?
Yes, if you go to the Kid Protectors USA
Yeah,
website.
I don't want. I want to have yours now
Where do you
here.
have it here?
Give a phone. We make a picture on it.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
But you know, I don't. Especially he's making pictures in there. And
Yeah, well, that's
he's staying in there.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
like
that's fair. So, so this is our website here, Kid Protectors USA.
Yeah, but you can make easily a kid protector thing. I want to have your identification
identification?
with your face on it.
Yeah.
Then I can know you're this guy. Sorry.
And
Right.
you've been given authority to do this.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's all voluntary. You know, I'm not forcing him to do anything, but it's just what I recommend because, you know, rather than cause ruckus with all the neighbors and, you know, have them figuring out what's going on.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
But I like to know.
He says
How
it's
is-
voluntary, but we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
But
Where
you know,
does this
I
come
could be
from? Where does
voluntary.
this
Yeah,
come
let's
from?
come with me to the sheriff's station. I have a, you know, I have a
I
thing.
understand. I understand.
You
Yeah,
know?
I get that.
You get that?
And everything.
Klaus.
Everything online. Things are so faked. We can't
Yeah,
believe
you
it.
know, everything.
We're just
is-
trying to
yeah.
watch the football, the Euro
Yeah,
football
well-
game, and we can't
Sit down.
Here, Richard, let me show you this. Okay.
And where does this come from?
This was, well, Richard, this was not fake. This was actually stuff that happened, right? I mean,
No, I know, but where did you get it?
well, we get notified of messages of conversations online, and
So you get notified if someone tells you.
that's correct. That's correct. We're like a watchdog group, essentially. So,
And And there's a lot of it, but where's the most recent?
For example, this message was June 29th at noon here.
Okay. Okay, what's this pics that they sent?
No, so that's Richard that sent pics to this guy here. So Richard's on the left. The person that he was talking to is on the right.
Yeah. Oh, so you sent some pictures to him?
No,
No. It says, okay, I just sent you pics on Telegram.
that was
After you said just playing I really want to check this out.
Well, we didn't print out the pics because they were kind of inappropriate.
No, not that. I don't have to see the pics. But who had clothes on and some kind of skin filter?
Well, Richard sent pics of little 8-year-old girls in bikinis, too.
Did you bring one?
Yeah.
Huh. So, and why did you do that, Richard? You know, this is the stuff that's going to get you in trouble. You guys talk about Joseph.
Yeah.
You're going to get yourself in trouble too. You understand that?
idea.
And why are you doing this? For fun?
Just asking me pictures. That's why I don't have any pictures. That's me asking.
He asked you here? Did he ask if he had any pictures? Where?
The guy did, yeah, but
Any pictures of what?
Of kids.
And Richard, you know that is, really bad.
That's I told you out of it. I blocked them and I erased the messages.
But also, this is June. That's recent. This is not a long.
yeah, the messages started June 12th here.
June 12th.
Yeah.
And go up to what's the most recent?
I think July 3rd or something like that.
July. That's.
Week and a half ago.
Do you like 8-year-old girls, Richard?
Yeah, that's why I think it's best. And I think we should all take a field trip up to the police station, honestly, rather than have them come here. I mean, don't you think, Lisa?
Yeah, but we can't. We have plans today, so we can't do it right now.
Oh well.
But we could go. I mean, we could go another time with him.
Well, that's kind of not how it works.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't. We have people coming over here soon for a big dinner. Yeah, barbecue and dinner and all that.
Well.
So, and you said it was voluntary.
Sure. So maybe Richard, and I can give you all my contact info, my phone number, everything.
You can do that. Yeah.
How about? So I think Richard should probably come with us then there, and then
Not
we'll.
now. No, he's part of the family.
Okay.
He's going to be here.
Okay. Well, do you understand the severity of child molestation? And
She worked with it for many years,
exactly.
She was official, She
Yeah,
knows about
I know
that.
and this I know. This is online, and I think there's a lot of people with developmental who get caught in this, and that we have to really deal with. And I'm not having him go without us, and we can't go too. So, you can give us your contacts. We can contact you. Okay?
It's good that we know.
Mm-hmm. We can also deal with him on this. And, I mean, I had no idea. You can imagine.
But did you give me your identification?
Yeah, we need your information.
Yeah, we need yours also.
Yeah.
It's just paper.
We don't have any idea
Prove
for
what you are.
any
If you're a
proof of
criminal,
you
if you are in some, we don't know.
Yeah.
You don't look like, but you never know.
Well, I don't think I'd be a criminal.
Idea.
We have no idea who you are, and you're not willing to show us or give us contact information.
I'm about to here. Do you want my phone number?
And
Make.
Yeah, you can get the license plate. That's fine.
License plate?
Yeah.
And then make a picture of him.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
But who you're really connected?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
We just
Kid
need
Protectors USA.
more meat on the bone.
Yeah, I understand.
okay, Kid Protectors USA.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even have something with your ID. Where's your driver's license? Come on.
Well, it's not in my pocket. I don't really bring my driver's license to these because if the wrong person gets a hold of it, that could be an issue. I think the issue at hand is.
I think maybe you leave better. Otherwise, we make you a problem. if you don't, you're on this property here with your car.
Yep.
I think you should leave.
Okay.
If you don't show your driving license and you ain't there again. Yeah. There he is.
Well,
Who's in the car?
well, you know, we'll get ready to go. Richard, may I just have a word with you over there for a minute? I want to talk to him one-on-one because I'm the one that talked to him. We'll just be right behind the car.
I know, but he needs support. He's in a program that gives him support. And he needs support for these kind of things.
I understand, but it's...
You don't understand.
I
You're not
totally
treating him
understand.
like he has
I'm other with...
Okay.
So I get it. So,
He doesn't have... Anyway.
well, you know, whatever it is.
Anyway, yes, I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to him.
Whatever,
no more.
Crush.
Yeah, I talked to him, and
Okay.
I'm not talking to that guy no more. That's the period of it.
Okay.
But you're still going to have to clear this up.
I am.
So.
Right. So, Richard, you know, there are some help things I do want to go over with you one-on-one because that is confidential. If you don't, ma'am, I'll leave my phone right here. Doesn't matter. My the paper's right here. I'll leave everything right here.
Your contact. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me give you my phone number.
Wait a minute. What's your name again?
It's Gordon.
Gordon what?
Flowers, FLOWERS.
Gordon's?
No, with one S. No S, sorry.
No S.
Gordon, yeah.
Flowers.
That's right.
And you're with
Kid Protectors USA.
Kid Protectors USA. Okay. And your phone number?
No. This is the area code.
Oh,
Houston
6.
number.
Okay.
Here, you can text me and I'll show you that I got it.
I have to get this.
I don't understand you why you don't show your driving license. I really don't know. You know,
I mean,
I don't understand.
How do I do that if I don't know? I have to put your name there first?
no. So, all you gotta do.
Oh, I should have put the number here.
No, you got it. So all you gotta do is just click.
Yeah. Okay, just show me that you got it. Okay.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, there are some help things, therapy stuff I want to go over with him in the back. It'll take like 2 seconds.
But you know what? Even connecting with those, he needs his counselor with him.
Oh no, I'm not going to connect
He
him.
has a counselor.
No, I'm not. I understand. I'm not going to connect him. I'm not going to connect him. I'm just going to give him option to text those to him. So Richard, if you don't mind, can we just talk back there for 2 minutes?
Okay. We're here.
Okay. Hey, buddy, you got a very supportive family, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're good.
Yeah, but you know.
If I do see him, if I go back to see Matthew Perry, Matthew, my dopest guy.
Okay.
I'll go see him. If I get his number again.
How often do you go to him?
Well, I went to him a long time ago. I went to him.
Okay.
So about my problems, about my dad problems, about my child problems.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Well, okay, so.
I have his number. I should give him a call.
Yeah. So look, there's a thing. So basically, what's on your phone is not good, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm willing to vouch for you. It seems like
what I do
it
is-
seems like they're gonna get some
Yeah.
help for you because if you delete it, it's not actually deleted. You know that it's all recoverable. So I think what we should do, we have a machine in the car that you can hook your phone up to that deletes it. That actually wipes your phone. Okay, it takes about 30 minutes,
Oh.
and we can just come back here in 30 minutes. Okay.
It's in the car.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, they want us to leave the property, so we'll just be right down the street, okay? And you can just come get it after if you don't mind.
Can I come with you to leave that way or?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I want to tell them.
So, the plan is, I go look down the road. Take one on my phone.
Yeah, we have a machine in the car that can actually wipe that stuff off his phone because there is child phone, and you know that's obviously not a good thing to have. But you know, if we can even do it in the driveway here, I don't even care. Like,
Okay, do it here.
okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna pull out right here, and then we'll just be.
If you could just pull along the side.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we'll be right here. So, is it on airplane mode?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I think it is. I hope it is.
Yeah, just make sure it's on airplane
Yeah,
mode.
it is.
Okay. Awesome. All right. You didn't delete anything from your recently deleted, did you?
No.
Okay, so it's all okay.
I do.
Okay, cool. All right, so you give me permission to hook it up to your.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. Okay. Here, let's hook it up to the machine here. Well. Where's the iPhone one?
It's the white one.
The white one.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Yep.
I would like to see your identification. Sorry. I don't, you're going into personal thing of Richard.
What is this?
You have a reason why, but I don't like this without identifying yourself or your body there.
Yeah, it's like the blimp scene in the third Indiana Jones movie.
No, it's for me. It's not the proper way. Even if you're official and you're making a good job, I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's not the proper way to do it. It's like in the Wild West. You go guy. Now you're trying to go into his phone.
No, we're not going into it at all. It's just hooked up to the thing and it's just doing what it does. That's all.
Yeah, but you're doing what you. But show me your idea. Show me your idea. Sorry, I'm trying to nail you on that.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't typically do this for people, but since I trust.
You don't have to do
right.
this,
No, I get that.
You're here on this property.
100%. So, well, so I typically don't like to give out my info because there's.
I don't do it. I'm from Switzerland.
I know, but there's people.
I'm 72 years old, so I will not bugger you in things, but I want to show.
Yeah, but there's people that retaliate when they find out where I live and all that stuff. So that's what scares me. So Gordon's an operating name, but it does worry me when I give out my actual info because there's crazy people out there that could track me down and so.
But that's a normal. You live in the States. You have to deal with it. You voted for all the gun laws.
Yeah, it's true. Well, all right. Well, I mean, I trust you, but if you give me my ID, you got to leave me alone.
I don't. I don't want to track you. I don't want to. You. I'm a very innocent old guy. And Margie used to be officially with the UN, with UNICEF.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
She is not the. Yeah, she knows. She was in Asia, in Africa, in China, and everywhere. In Cambodia, and she adopted Lisa.
Right.
She has a good heart, and she wants to have children protected. She really, that's true.
Yeah, but if I give you my ID here, you gotta just let me be here, okay? Because you can't just take my ID and then.
Yeah, but you're here on our property.
I know.
And you should identify yourself. I don't go inside and get a gun. I don't have one. But
I get it. It's California, but
no, I don't want to. I'm not this. I don't play by these games. But it's just for me. You are like a UFO man.
Yeah.
And I for me, it's strange. Yeah, hello. Hi.
It's just for safety, but
internet is a crazy tool. I hope you
Another
know
thing
this as
that
well.
he said to me,
What?
the thing that he said to me also, like,
Uh-huh.
Matt, right? I think. Oh, his name is
Matthew, no.
Matthew. Oh, his name is. Anyway, he said to me, are you a cop?"
No.
That's what he said to me.
Okay.
Are you a cop? And I said, no, I'm not a cop. That's why I said, introduce myself to about where it is, that stuff I said to him. Then he wants me to drop it. He said to me, how about do it the 17th of that week? That do stuff to my kid. I said, that's why, and I didn't say anything after that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm prepared to give you my ID, but you know, after that, I'm hoping you let us do our thing with because there's some transparency here.
Yes. Margie?
That's after that. That's I stopped talking to the guy, and then after that, I blocked him, and he got back to me on Instagram,
Yeah.
on Telegram. So, are you okay?
Sure.
And I didn't say nothing after that. I said nothing to him after that. Nothing. What happened?
Yeah. No, I understand. That's why I'm willing to help you with this phone deletion stuff. Okay. But you understand anytime you can take your phone back. But I'm letting you know we're trying to do the process right here. Okay. Cool.
I just know that's what he said to me.
Okay. Did you see us mess with your phone at all? Like add anything or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Cool.
And just let you know what you guys said to me and so forth.
Yeah.
Another day they said to me too, same thing, and then she asked you for money.
I don't typically give that out to people like that, but you know, I trust you guys.
And then he asked me for money after they sent me a photo. Asked me for money for like $40 for the video.
Okay.
Same name with the kid, same thing. Asked me for money
Mm-hmm.
for $60 for how many videos you want to have on the phone.
Sure.
So I didn't say anything on those.
All right.
I didn't say anything else. I didn't say anything about the money situation, nothing. I just out of it, I blocked her, and same thing with the guy. Same thing I did.
Got it.
I never got any more into it.
All right. Well.
And I said what day to come in, what week to come.
Yeah, man.
As is, and then he did it, and then I don't talk to him no more.
I understand. That's why I'm helping you out, man.
He said he'd been shopping us himself. He said to goods, and he's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's in. I believe he said he's a truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
He said, and he's I think he said he's like mid-30s or mid-40s.
Yeah.
He's in.
Uh-huh.
And his daughter, and he just to his daughter. He said all the guys do it to her.
Yeah.
To his daughter.
All right. Well, yeah, no, it's not a good person.
It could be weak if he's not to the house and drop him off and have to.
No, geez, that's terrible.
Yeah. And he was to do it too. He said to me, I wonder why folks with that daughter too,
So I'm curious. You said there was two people that were so. Who else? You said there's one other.
There's another day on Instagram.
Well, no. Hold on. You were talking about in person. So in person, you know. Yeah.
And the other one was my other cousin, but she's married now.
How old is she?
Wait, as now?
Yeah.
She's like in, I believe 19, almost 20.
Oh, cool. So how old was she when y'all did stuff together?
She was like, I think 4 years old.
Okay, what'd you do to her?
This is why I brought her back. I didn't do anything else. I just brought her back.
Come on, man. What actually happened?
That's what I did. This is brought her back, and that was it.
Okay, so one of the messages you said you your her and one of them. Which one was that?
That was neither one because I was this.
Why'd you say that?
It's just a reaction.
Okay, but you actually, but you didn't do anything else.
No, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That's what he wants me to do, but that's what I was dying to him. With saying that tonight to the guy.
No, I understand.
Tell the whole truth about. Tell the truth that he got to that because I don't know that guy that well. That's why I was saying that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Aunt has a Massachusetts number. So she's in Nevada now, or is she in Boston?
Nevada.
Okay. Yeah, you were right. That is a Boston number. So she moved from Boston to Nevada?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's Serena and then this last name right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Novato.
This is like
Here
almost finished.
comes the minder. How's it going?
Can you open the car? Show your face to her.
No.
Yeah, they're just with me. You know, I'm the one doing all this. It's not them.
I just read it all.
Oh yeah, not good, huh?
No, I mean, it's not good, Richard, because you continued this thing. I mean,
That's
and some of the stuff was way in the past.
yeah, that's why I stopped.
That's one thing. But then you're dealing with this guy as if you're going to meet him on the 20th and he's going to have his little daughter with him.
That's why I stopped. And I
And
blocked
it
him.
says that you stopped.
Yeah.
That's good. But,
That's good.
but we don't know that you're going to stop all the way.
No, I am.
All the time.
I am. So I got stopped a while ago. Finished with them. I'm done with it.
Yeah, with all this bloody shit in internet, you have to stop.
You have to stop so much of the stuff. All this stupid. Oh.
Yeah.
And people get you into this.
Yep.
And they try to get your money as well. You know, they have a hold on you then.
Well, we're not trying to do that to him or
No,
anything.
but,
Yeah.
But you know,
Others-
other guys, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. But even the things you have on there, I know we have to talk about this. This is not fun. And you need, I mean, if you're going to be drawn to that, you need some help.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the help is for this? I mean, you have experience. What is there any helping these people, or can they change? You think, or?
I think these guys, I think you can probably, but you have to really, somebody, I mean, I think we should talk with Dara about it, your counselor. With Lifehouse, they have a program here and it's a counselor
Mm-hmm.
who he sees every week.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know I don't know whether you have. You said you have programs. I was looking here, programs in schools, programs in.
Right. Well, that is definitely. I have your number right here, Richard. Here, what's your number? You can type it in here.
But you. I mean, first of all, I think you've got to have somebody then monitoring you.
Oh, absolutely.
But you can see, Richard, that people can see everything that's on you. So, you know, there's no hiding it. And luckily, it said the pictures you sent to them, the child had the clothes on.
That's right.
Clothes on and skin filter or something.
Yeah.
So that was good, but you know, but other things are not.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a whole carload of people there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm a glorified coyote. I just take the Mexicans everywhere with me. But yeah, his phone was pretty low battery. It was like on what, 5% or something. So yeah, so it's going to be a process, but. So was UNICEF like a paid position or was it volunteer? Or?
UNICEF's a big organization.
Yeah, I figured.
And it's so you called them to come here? Did you call them to come?
Probably a neighbor did because he saw the conflict.
No.
See what's going on here. Yeah. You said exactly.
Hello.
How's it going?
You don't call this?
No.
Who called you? I'm asking them if they called her.
They just heard you.
Yeah, so we were just having a conversation here with Richard, and
talk to you over here, please. So you can just fill us in.
well, yeah, but real quick, there's some child you need to delete off your phone, right? Okay.
Why don't you come over here, Richard? Richard, this is you, right?
Yeah, that's Richard.
Okay. Richard,
And then-
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he said that in front of y'all.
Yeah.
developmental disabilities.
Okay.
So I want to be with him.
He's just being detained. He's not under arrest. Just so you guys know.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Why?
Why is this
Sir.
happening?
Can you guys go back, please? Go back.
He needs support.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you pass my phone?
Yeah. God.
That's why we want
Come on over there. Nice with the case.
Oh, I'm an idiot. There you go.
Who called?
Yeah, who called you?
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Just relax.
And these guys are taking a picture of us.
Here.
No, I don't
Just let
like
your arm
it.
do.
It's our property, please.
We're on public road, sir.
No, I think this is, you know.
Okay, sir, can you do me a favor? Do you mind just stepping over there? We will come talk to you.
I do mind. I want to just watch with him. Okay?
I understand, but we are here because
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
a crime. Okay. And if you don't
I will talk to you this instant. Over there. Get this stupid Jew off my property.
There's some difference.
Yeah, it's oh, dude. I was like, nah. He's about to go delete us. Like that shit, and make sure we secure that.
Oh, you look so cute.
I know.
Iglesias? Gabriel? Gabriel Iglesias?
This stupid Jew rat. What a monster. Yeah, this is why. This is why I don't give a f if they're or if they're like rich or whatever. Dude, I mean, do you think like, oh, but he was special need? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Peace. Holy shit, he probably has a stash.
You're not toxic.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we have a group. Okay.
I kind of saw your guys' call or like the
Yeah.
information.
So we have a group. We catch online child across the country. We typically pose the minors online. They message us, arrange a meeting for. But other times we pose as a online, and basically the reason why we pose is typically when that happens, we get a lot of actual child posters and people into child that message our account. So in this case, we're posing as a 35-year-old father of a 9-year-old, and Richard. We saw Richard's profile online.
What on what social media or
on Instagram?
on
Yeah.
Instagram?
So we did reach out to him first because anybody that follows our page, we already know that they're into stuff like child. So we reach out to him first, and you know, since we are going in his for these, when people hit up that account or follow that account, we're always like a child rest. So we don't really care if we message first or not. So we message him first. We're like, "Are you into the little things?" And the little thing is basically code for child.
Do you have like the?
We have the
social-
messages, yeah.
Okay.
And he says, yeah, I'm into it. He's like, do you like 8-year-old girls? This was like his second message that he sent to us. So messages were exchanged. He didn't send any child. Obviously, we didn't either. But we talked about like pretty up shit. He told us in the chats that he molested 2 kids when he was back in the day when he was younger. And you know, obviously with what he was following on Instagram, we figured he'd be into child. So we tracked down who he was. He lives in Rohnert Park, but I guess he's staying with family here right now for today. And so we came here. So the messages were like in June to early July, and we take trips across the country. So this guy was on our schedule for today, and we approach him here under the guise of delivering him a package. And before I give him anything, I'm like, hey, by the way, everything I do is recorded because I deliver stuff. And he's like, okay. He acknowledges that he's being recorded. And so then I'm like, okay, this is what I'm here for, actually. And when I talk to him in person, he admits that he described child videos he's viewed as young as 5 years old. He said he's received them from multiple people, not us, but like multiple other people. And he showed me on his phone. He's like, I deleted all of it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, go to your recently deleted folder. He shows me his recently deleted folder, and it took not even a scroll to just see it was littered with child.
Where his phone's at?
It's in our car, So the way that happened is, I told him, hey, do you mind just putting your phone into airplane mode? He puts it into airplane mode. And, his family's obviously like over his shoulder. So I tell him, look, we have a machine in the car that can wipe your phone. It's basically just a car charger. It doesn't actually do anything. So he agrees to get his phone wiped. I tell him, hey, at any point you can get your phone back. Don't think I'm making you do this. He's like, he understands that. And he just thinks his phone is being wiped right now. It's just charging on airplane mode. We didn't do anything with it. And I ask him, hey, did you see us do anything with your phone? He's like, no, of course not. And also while I'm talking to him, he admits to molesting his cousin when she was 4 years old named... Yeah. Hey, mute it real quick. His aunt's number, which I guess he gave me her mom's number.
Mothers.
Yes, they live in Novato. I have their address, and we're obviously going to give that to you guys because there's something there with that. And he described to me in detail that he, this 4-year-old girl, and started. And I asked, did anything else happen? He said, no, that was all that happened. And he said there was a.
Sure, one thing. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And he said there was a 5-year-old girl that that was also a niece of his. He said he just rubbed her back. He didn't molest her, but
Did he give you details on when this happened?
Well, if 18 now, he said it had to be 14 years ago. So.
Okay, got it. Okay. So he said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. He said it happened in Boston, Massachusetts, though, and he gave me he gave me mom's number. She does have a Boston area code, but she lives in Novato now, so I don't know how that's going to work out. But he did say it on camera, and it is all there. But on his phone, just hooked up to my car charger. He does have child on there, and you also saw him nod in front of you guys when he said he has it. So, and he did give his phone passcode as well. I forgot what it is, but he did say it on camera. So y'all will have the footage of that.
Okay. What's your name?
Alex Rosen, Alex.
Rosalind?
Rosen.
Alexander?
No, it's just Rosen is my last name. So Alex Rosen.
I got. What's his date of birth?
Yeah, so in this case, I told them, like, typically post minors, they arrange a meeting for maybe at Walmart.
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $8 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.